I wanted to ask you, based on what you've seen, what's your hope for America?
That we are going to leave the Trump era behind, first of all, once and for all. And then I have great hope for Kamala Harris. I think she can create a different kind of politics. I think she can be a healer on the one hand. But I also believe when you look at what she's talking about, her economic vision, reducing health care costs, addressing inflation, these are real kitchen table things. This is where the Democratic Party has to get back to, in my view. Being the party of working people, I think her agenda speaks to that. I could see Kamala Harris bringing us a new politics and getting the past to go back in the past where it needs to be.
You were there in New York. What do you think New Yorkers will do when Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are officially on the ticket, on the ballot?
Sure.
What would they do?
Oh, I think New York's going to be an extremely strong state for Kamala Harris, unquestionably. We had a strange election in 2022 in New York on the congressional level, but I think things are coming back the other way strong. The enthusiasm for Kamala Harris is unbelievable. And honestly, we didn't even know until the change happened that folks were so frustrated, not because they didn't love Joe Biden. A lot of people do love Joe Biden, but they just felt it wasn't going to work out. Once that pressure was relieved, it's brought out extraordinary enthusiasm. So I think she will really move a lot of younger voters, voters of color, independents, folks who are on the fence, folks who weren't sure they're going to vote. They're going to move now.
What do you value about public service? What was the trigger that got you involved in public service?
I felt like there was no choice. I saw a world around me that was filled with injustice, and a lot of things were broken. A lot of it came home to my own family. And, you know, I realized that if you do not participate, you're just letting it get worse. And I saw some really heroic things. I saw some incredible activism. I saw some real leadership that made me think, you know what, we actually, any of us might be the one to make a difference. I never knew I'd end up being mayor of New York City. I never knew we'd be able to do pre-K for every child in New York City for free and other things that really change people's lives. But I did know non-participation was a cop-out. It was certainly not an answer. I had to be a part of trying to find that answer.
Mayor, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.